Tammy in October of 2008. I was diagnosed with carcinoid cancer. I was having some occasional diarrhea, and I just thought when you turn 50, you know, that kind of comes with the territory. I shouldn't have ate that. I should have eaten something else. After a few months, I decided, well, maybe it was a gallbladder. I went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor, she said my blood pressure was very high. Doctor came in and said, you know, we found some spots on your liver. We'd like to see if we can do a CT scan. As long as you're here, we can schedule that right now. They did a CT scan and it revealed numerous tumors on my liver. They did a biopsy. It came back as carcinoid cancer. I had no idea what that was. Oh, my heart just dropped. Yeah, I thought, how could that be? I mean, I feel fine. After they basically said, you know, there's really nothing we can do. You'll get your sanestatin shots once a month, and that kind of slows the tumors and stops them sometimes. My son called me one day, probably 2 months after, and said, you need to look at this video that I just found on the YouTube about a gal with the same kind of cancer that you had. Went to this doctor at the Med Center, Dr. Botha, and she's now cancer-free. And so I grabbed my husband and we looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, and it's right here in Omaha. You know, I don't have to go to Europe or Switzerland or, you know, another state, even in the United States. It was right here in Omaha, and I thought, what do I have to lose?
When I first met Tammy, she was relatively well controlled with the drugs that she was on in terms of just preventing the effects of the hormone. However, her lifespan would be limited if we did nothing about these tumors. And that's when we offered her, if she was up for it, a fairly radical procedure.
So when Dr. Botha said, you know, you could be cancer-free, I was like, you know, going from stage 4 cancer to cancer-free, yeah, that was big. That was really big.
In Tammy's case, a huge mass of tumors in her small bowel and the largest tumors in her liver. She in fact had heart disease as a result of all this hormone that was coming out of her liver and affecting her heart. So she required a lot of surgery to remove the primary tumor, remove the metastatic tumors, and to fix the valve disease the tumors had damaged the valves in the right side of her heart.
I had to call a heart surgeon, and they replaced my tricuspid valve, which was kind of a bumpy road. And after 6 months, they said I was fine to do my liver surgery. Went to Dr. Botha, and he's like, let's go. So
this relies on the innate capability of the liver to be able to regenerate. So what we do is take out the primary tumor, which is in the intestine, at the same time then take out tumor from one side of the liver, the side of the liver that we envisage as being the future remnant that's going to be left behind. And so that all happens at the first operation. We then stimulate the liver, that left side of the liver, to grow. We do this by ligating or blocking one of the portal veins, and that allows that half of the liver to grow and become bigger. Once that has occurred, we then go back in and remove the other side of the liver that has the remaining tumors. And so by doing that, rid her liver of all the tumor that's in her liver, as well as taking care of the primary. So it's a fairly cool procedure, but again, very demanding on patients to have to go undergo multiple major hepatic surgeries is a big deal.
And you know, there were some ups and downs with that surgery too. I mean, that's a big surgery, and they forewarned me about this, and after that was healed, my liver grew back enough to do the next surgery. On the right side of my liver, I had a tumor that was the size of a baseball, plus numerous other tumors, and they resected that one also after 6 months. And I just had 6-month scan done, and my liver's brand new, and there's no tumors, and I feel great. And thanks to the Med Center and all their help, it was wonderful.
But I look back at her now, and I'm so proud of her. She did it, and she did it with style and class, and I'm very proud of her.
Oh, he's wonderful. You know, he's the kind of doctor you go in and he just it says this is what we're going to do, and this is going to work for you, and you know, everything will be great, and You know, there could be ups and downs, but we'll work through that, and he just kind of tells you like it is. He's one of those, like, he's your friend, you know, somebody you've been friends with forever. He's one of those kind of doctors.
And that's how our approach to these patients are. We plan to follow them for their entire lives. Patients have made the effort and they come and see us, and I think it's because of this multidisciplinary care that we offer these patients.
You know, going from maybe 5 years of living to maybe 10, 20, you know, you don't know. So I get to see my son get married and maybe have grandkids, and yeah, it'll be great.